This is ESPN Esports. I'm Ardo Cal, and what a weekend it was for Rocket League. Finally, after years of trying, NRG can claim themselves world champions as they defeated the reigning champs Vitality in Game 7 in overtime in the most dramatic way possible in order to secure their first championship.
Eerily similar. Garrett, can he have a different result this time? Great play to this corner. Very pin. He's got past two players. Looks for a bump. Garrett G clears line.
Justin! NRG do what they could not do before! Justin, his 0-second goal kept their hopes alive in London, and now an overtime goal fulfilled their dreams of a world championship.
Yes, the team of Garrett, Justin, and Turbo were the best ever on paper, and they proved that they are the kings of the mountain in Season 8. What an exciting moment it was. Perhaps the most exciting moment of the year in esports, at least one of them. That is why we watch esports, Rocket League, competition in general, for moments like that. Game 7, one goal defining a world championship, and that's exactly what happened in Madrid this past weekend. We had a chance to speak with the goal scorer himself, Justin, on that clutch gene, on finally winning a championship, what it felt like, what it feels like days later, what this means for Season 9, unpacking everything with Justin. We also spoke with Lawler. What does this mean for Rocket League? Record viewership going into 2020, the Olympics on the horizon. Is Rocket League now going to get its due, its respect as a Tier 1 esport? All these questions and more, and unpacking Madrid as well with Lawler.
This team was something that we had a lot of faith in, and actually got a lot of credit for it. Usually we're not supposed to be biased towards any certain teams and stuff, but it's just we've been waiting for this team to win for so long. They were originally known as a team of Kings of Urban, and Garrett wasn't with the roster yet. It was a completely different roster actually at this point when they kind of came into culmination, but they've always been the ones to lead the charge in North America. And they added Garrett in addition towards the second season, and then they just started to make waves, and we're like, okay, this team's really good. But even prior to that, Garrett G was a player that played for 4 different teams under kind of like the same name of who was on their team, but we all knew he was special. We all knew something about him that really had this world championship run. And when they got into Season 4, they just had a really tough finish and lost to the OCE team. And he put out a tweet that a lot of us have kind of been just waiting for, which is, I'm not going to stop until I lift that trophy. And we always reference it, and you could see it in his reaction if you go and watch. And shout outs to the production team. They capture the perfect moment of him just being in pure disbelief that it finally happened. You know, he's been waiting for so long for it to happen. And now that they have this monkey off their back, sky's the limit.
Lawler giving us some great insight there on what 2020 holds for Rocket League and breaking down the World Championship. And of course, Game 7 overtime, the goal scorer, Justin, he joins us now to talk about that moment, what this win means for NRG and his teammates, looking ahead to Season 9 and what 2020 will bring. Happy to be joined by the Rocket League Season 8 champion with NRG, Justin. My first question is, how incredible does that sound after all that you and your team has been through? Now you're a champion.
It feels honestly amazing. You know, we've put in so much hard work and dedication throughout the years. I've been on this team for 2 years, and for me, winning a world championship that early compared to like Garrett, who's been here for like 4 years now, is a crazy feeling, and I can't imagine how good Garrett is feeling right now.
Just take us through your emotions. What were some of the thoughts that were popping into your head?
I remember when Garrett cleared the ball down to me, and he just kept telling me that like Scrub was the only defender back, and it was just like a wide open net. So I saw the ball, like I hit the ball going to the net, and I just couldn't believe it because I saw the ball past Scrub Killer, and I was like, did I just score like the game-winning shot? And then like before it even went in, you could see me smiling. And if you look at like a side-by-side reaction between like me, Turbo, and Garrett, I'm the first one to realize that, holy, like we actually won, like before it even went in. And I just couldn't believe, like I pulled off like 2 insane goals in that last game, and I was like a really big like factor in why we won.
Did you and Garrett what did you guys talk about afterwards when you got off stage? You're holding the trophy. You see your friends and family. Did you and the team have a private moment? Like, what did you guys share with each other?
I just kept telling Garrett, like, I can't believe we won. Like, when we won Rocket League Summit, like, that's my first LAN event, and that would be Garrett's second. He was like, I can't believe we won. Like, it's just crazy how far we've come as a team. And we just, like, we had a press interview after, and I just couldn't speak. Like, I couldn't come up with any words to think because I was just so in shock that we just won the world champion.
So to recap, NRG are your Season 8 RLCS World Champions. Game 7 overtime. Justin is the hero. NRG for the first time. Kings of the Mountain. Lawler says Rocket League is due to become a Tier 1 esport. Justin says players are looking forward to representing their country and playing at this Olympic event put on by Intel around the Tokyo Olympics. What say you? What will 2020 look like for Rocket League? Will it become a Tier 1 esport? Will we see more record viewership? Will the mainstream start to take notice? Let us know in the comments below. And of course, continued coverage available at ESPN.com/esports.